What's good? It's your boy, that motherfucking Steve. I caught up with my dude Yelawolf out here in Des Moines, Iowa. You know what I mean? My home city. You know what I mean? You came a long ways from Alabama, though. You just threw down, rocked the stage, man. You know what I mean? That was a real live performance.
Thanks, bro. Hell yeah, motherfucking Steve. It was a dope show, man. When I first got here, it looked like it looks right now. There was not one single person out there, and I didn't know what it was gonna be. I thought I was about to do like a dress rehearsal show, but a great crowd showed up, a bunch of fans, you know, a lot of people were familiar, a lot of new fans who hadn't heard it before, and I think, you know, we just had a good time, man. Mission accomplished. Everybody's hungover from last night, from the festival, and so considering everything, it was a great show, man.
All right, now, lately you've been, you know what I mean, I've been keeping up on the Twitters and everything. You've had a lot of video updates with the Yellow-Vision. Can you tell us a little bit about Yellow-Vision and, you know what I mean, how it started and that?
Well, we've been collecting so much footage, and we really didn't have an outlet to put it up exclusively from me, you know. So much shit ends up on YouTube just from random people shooting. So we wanted to have something that was personal, you know, edited up really nicely and like distributed by us, you know, something that we controlled, and we wanted people to get the best of the shows, the best of our trips, and like on and off stage, you know, just like the honest grind of it all. So that's how Yellow-Vision blog started, and we got this dude named Figs. I nicknamed him Fignorant. Nah, he's off the charts with the camera, and you know, he went to Europe with us, and he shot Europe. He's gonna go on Warped Tour with us and shoot Warped Tour. So you'll continuously see stuff pop up on Yellow-Vision, and you can go to that blog on yelawolf.com and just check out, you know, the progression. It's cool to go up there and look at the the first European tour, because everything that you see is first time, and there'll never be another first time to any of those places. So it was special, you know. So yeah, Yellow-Vision is, you know, it's up and running.
They got some narrow hallways, man. I seen that Amsterdam joint. I didn't know where y'all was going, but them hallways was skinny.
Yeah, Europe, most of all the venues are one way in, one way out. One way in downstairs, one way out. It's a trip. Yeah, they're mostly all underground. Wow. All of them. Most all of them are underground. The one in London was not. There was a couple that weren't, but mostly they're all underground. It's pretty crazy.
That's what's up. I seen some of the interviews and stuff that you did over there, man. It looked like y'all had a real good time over there.
Yeah, we had a blast, man. It was a lot of work, you know. We saw shit like just moving from venue to venue. We didn't really have time to go out too much. We caught a little bit of Paris.
Seen the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, caught a little bit of Germany. Saw the Eiffel Tower, saw the Louvre. Paris was amazing, man. I mean, everywhere. I think Paris and Norway and London are my three fave stops. But all of them were really dope. A lot of things, you know. I'm blessed, man. You know, a lot of my family's never left the States, man. Some of them never really left Alabama.
Since you said you were collecting a lot of footage and whatnot, are y'all planning on doing any tour DVDs or anything like that? Is that coming in the near future at all? Do you know?
Yeah, we got a movie, a Trump music movie, and it's the U.S. Trump music tour, and it's my first tour for Trump music, you know, and it's after doing all my runs with Wiz Khalifa and my spot dates and South by Southwest and all that shit, Rock the Bells, yeah. After all that building, you know, just trying to gain fans, man, and get the music out there, it was dope, man. So the Trump music movie is coming, yeah. And
any idea on the date on that? Can we plug it?
I don't know what the date is, but you know, just I keep everybody posted from Twitter and at Yelawolf, YELAWOLF, and you can go to yelawolf.com. It's pretty much the easiest way to keep updated on everything. I honestly don't don't know dates most of the time. It's so spur of the moment, last minute, you know, things just come together and a date kind of gets thrown at me. Shows, whatever. I just get in the bus and go, you know. I just do it. I just show up.
I seen while you was over on the other side of the pond there, you got to link up with a lot of cats over there. You was able to link up with Wu-Tang while you was over there. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Overseas, I did did we do 3 or 4 shows with Wu-Tang? Did 3 shows with Wu-Tang. We did Birmingham, Manchester, and London. And man, it was an honor, man, to get out there and rock with Wu-Tang, like, especially overseas. Like, it was just, you know, taking it all in, man, you know, like kicking it with Meth, Ghost, you know, the whole crew. Ray didn't make it, RZA didn't make it, but you know, You God, Spectre Deck, it was all out there, man. So it was great, man. Like, you know, I was like anxious. I was doing my show anxious to see their shit, you know.
Right.
Like, I was just anxious to like get done with my shit so I could watch their set, you know, because I'm such a huge fan. So, but yeah, man, Method Man, you know, showed me so much love, you know, like, you know, at the end of the show would like shout me out, and which was a huge deal to me, you know, like,
hell yeah,
you know, that was big look for me, man.
And he was talking to his man from How High was actually the one that turned him on to you. I think I seen in one of the interviews.
Yeah, there's a producer and I forget his name. Dude's a real cool dude, man. He's been friends with Meth for a while. He's the same person who got me a spot on CSI for that. Me, Paul Wall did a just a spot on CSI, the show. Yeah, so yeah, Meth got put up on the music some time back, and you know, became a fan, which was, you know, an honor, because obviously I'm a huge Meth fan, you know.
Most now.
No pun.
Hey, all right, so we'll just keep it moving. You went out across Europe, and then even today you was here with your man DJ R-Time. Can you tell us a little bit about how y'all got linked up, and you know what I mean, just the history there?
Yeah, me and DJ R-Time had our first performance in '08. I met him through my homeboy DJ Ideal when I went out to Miami to record a mixtape called Stereo, and it's classic rock hip hop. You know, it's a hip hop tribute to classic rock.
It's a fire record too. If y'all ain't got it, go download that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was really proud of that project. But me, DJ Ideal, and DJ R-Time put that together, you know, out in Miami. And, you know, we just became friends, and you know, we started performing in '08 together. And, you know, he plays drums, he plays guitar, he plays anything, piano. Super talented dude, and like, honestly, the best performance DJ there is out, period, right now. He's the best, you know, and it's an honor to have him with me. You know, on top of, you know, being a great friend, he is the illest live. He's so fun, you know what I'm saying? It's just makes the show great, and I spent years looking for a DJ, you know? So we got one, man, so just psyched to have him. He just sets it off, man. I think the importance of a DJ, we're bringing that back, you know, because it's been lost, you know, especially with new artists. But, you know, those shoes are going to be hard to fill, man, because Artie's a beast, you know, and we're just getting started, so people are in for a treat, man.
It had to come, you know what I mean? The new album, September 27th, man, you know what I mean? I can't wait to cop it, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and plug the album, man. Tell me what you can tell me about it, and then tell me what you can't tell me about it.
Well, I'll tell you that Radioactive drops September 27th. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all you get from me.
That's what it is. Now, I seen on the London interview, you said you kind of slowed down the tempo a little bit, and you was bringing something different, maybe a little bit on this one. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's always records that I use to, you know, flex lyrically and, you know, just have fun, you know, syllable play, just chopping and shit, and
go hard with that.
But you know, after touring and putting out songs and shit, you know, just learning more about, just, you know, really focusing on being a better songwriter, you know, and that's the whole goal, man. It's just to be a better songwriter, man, to mature, you know what I'm saying, along with my fans. Yeah, you know, mature, you know, just grow up, man, you know, and keep evolving, getting better, you know. And so the album is like, you know, it's my take on an album sound, you know. Up until this point I put out mixtapes, you know. So I don't want to, you know, discredit any of my previous mixtapes. They've been conceptually, you know, album-like, but never what I consider to be an album. You know, I've waited for this distribution, for this, you know, a major release. So I'm excited, man. You know, like, I think people are gonna really dig it.
Man, so make sure y'all tune in September 27th, man. Get to your Best Buy, get to wherever the hell you gotta go, borrow some money from your mama, get that album. All right, man, so I got you sitting out here in the rain. We're gonna wrap it up real quick. I ain't gonna tie you up a whole bunch more, but the track just popped out, Gangster of Love, featuring Sci-Hi. You know what I mean? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Is that gonna be the first single off the album, or?
Gangster of Love, somebody robbed us and leaked it, and it's not even gonna be on the album. I recorded that, and I was at 3 Little Digs, and I was like, I just did my first single, and we recorded that on film and put it out, and everybody was like, oh, he put out his, you know, he's put the title out for his first single. But truth is, I do that all the time because I get excited about records. Just so happened the camera was on at the time, and I jumped the gun and said it's my first single and whatever. But we tucked it down, and we were like, well, you know what I'm saying, let's just put it in the back pocket and keep working, you know, because I honestly felt like, you know, I made an honest mistake by saying that. But someone, I don't know what the fuck happened, you know. I don't know who the fuck put it out. I don't know how it got out. I'm glad people are jamming to it, you know, honestly. At least it's dope, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that I'm, you know, I love the record. Unfortunately, you know, it came out, but, you know, Radioactive is its own place, you know. Besides that, Just Blaze, you know, we had no mix on it, you know, no arrangements were made, and the music, you know, that's me rapping on a 2-track, man, you know. And but I'm glad people are jamming to it. At the end of the day, man, if the fans love it, you know, they love it, and I can't help that it leaked, but lesson learned, man. You know, these pirates, man, they're just cocksuckers, man. You know, they're just putting out music so disrespectful, you know. But they're gonna catch a bad one, you know. Whenever we run across them, it's gonna be a problem.
True story, true story. All right, man, last question. We're gonna close with this one. You recently was in the studio with my man Tech 9 a little while back, you know what I mean? Y'all did the worldwide choppers. Can you speak on that a little bit, man? Just you know, talk about what it was like being in the studio, and then I know y'all did the Ustream live launch of it and everything. You know, can you just touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, Tech 9 is the homie, man. I mean, dude takes the crown for a chopping, period. Like, he's a robot. I've never seen somebody, you know, so precise. I saw him live for the first time too. It was incredible, man. I met him at Tree Sound Studios, pretty much my home base for recording in ATL, and Shout out to Molly and Groove and Paul and Sunshine and everybody at Tree Sounds. I met him there, and you know, he had invited me to do the Worldwide Choppers, and I just heard his verse and I was like, fuck, man. You know, I was like, well, I'm just gonna do me, you know what I'm saying? And cause he invited me to get on there, and it didn't mean that I was gonna make the cut, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a tryout, like a trial. He's like, oh, you can do it, dog. I was like, oh man, you motherfuckers are beasts, you know? Them kids are crazy in Kansas, you know? Yeah, all them boys, man, are crazy chopping. So anyway, I did the verse and made the cut. Here comes Busta Rhymes, just destroying everybody, you know? Twister, murking it. So man, it was an honor to be a part of that, you know? Like, just a bunch of spitters, man. I think it's probably the world's most wordy record ever recorded. If you somebody should count the words. You know, some YouTube nerd needs to just break down how many words are in that song.
That's what it is, man. Well, he's sitting through the rain, you know what I mean? We're gonna let him get up out of here because my equipment's getting wet, and hopefully this motherfucking interview makes it online. So, Yelawolf, I appreciate you sitting down with us, man. It's your boy, that motherfucking Steve, and Yelawolf in the rain in Des Moines, Iowa, 8035. We out.
So, you know, a lot of records helped me to get where I'm at, you know, right now. A lot of mixtape records, a lot of shit I did on the street. This next record I'm gonna do for y'all, you might recognize. I don't know if you've heard it before. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I was on the pavement, thinking about the government. Santana's in the basement, mixing up the medicine, mixing up the medicine, like mixing up the medicine.